we'll transition to our practicing mode, our space. And one thing about transitioning is that it is constant. It is another word for change. There's a lot of that happening in the world right now. And for me, the idea of transition sounds much smoother and less abrupt than a transition is a change handled gracefully. Some people thrive on the excitement of it, but for those who see it as uncertain and threatening, it can be more gentle to approach these changes as create a process and follow it through to the other side of the change situation. And yoga is full of transitions. We focus on using our breath to move from one pose to another, so each transition is important. Even though we change from one pose to another, the breath is our focus. In the same way, we can find that constant as we transition through life changes. Our breath, our spirit, stay with us no matter what happens. Change isn't always pleasant, but we can get to choose how to respond. We can choose grace. We can choose to transition and come up thriving. For your practice, take close attention, special attention to your transition. And as you move from one pose to the next, notice what hinders progress. What makes it easier? Are some transitions easier than others? And do any of them make you feel anxious? How can you ease that anxiety? Let your mantra for your practice this evening be, I transition gracefully through every change I face. So when I was speaking of looking at change as really a transition, using our breath as a way of transitioning life through our poses and everything, we can start by doing that right now. So we're transitioning from our day to our mat, to our practice. Close our eyes. And then just bring our awareness to our breath. Allowing this prana, this life force, to enter us, to fill us up, and to release us from any tension, strength, drag. Allow it to relax. Allow your breath to flow deeper and deeper. Allow the exhale to be twice as long as the inhale. Slowly transition to our stand. Allow our movement to be slow and easy to move. Just stacking the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. Beginning with our cat-cow, round our spine, chin to chest. And inhale, floating in, out. Exhale into cat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale, inhale. And on your exhale, begin to spiral to your right. And just creating a spiraling action with your spine as you circle around, circling the hips, circling the head. And just allow this to be slow and smooth. And we'll reverse, spiraling to your left. Come right back into the neutral spine. And let's make our way into puppy dog. So just keeping your hips over your knees, we'll slowly make our way, extending the arms. Let your arms be as wide as your mat. See if you can keep your elbows and your armpits lifted, and maybe your chest or your chin or your forehead will come to the mat. Keep pulling your belly in, lengthen through your arms, lengthen through the spine. You take a few more breaths here as you just really elongate your spine. And we'll transition right into Sphinx. Okay, so allowing your forearms to come to the mat first. Press down into your forearms, rounding to your back. Let your pelvis come to the mat as you stretch your legs. And then open up your chest. Pausing here, lengthening your tailbone. Take one more full breath as you really lift the chest, sending it forward, stretching through your legs. And then slowly making your way down, we'll plant your hands, touch your toes, and you're going to press yourself back to your tabletop. Let your left arm reach up, and we'll slide it through the right. Come on down, release your shoulder and your head, and then just let your right arm come forward. Just focusing on that upper back. Okay, continue to breathe nice and deep. Remember, your transitions are supported by your breath. I transition gracefully through every change I face. And let your right hand come back. Press into that hand, pull that belly in, press your way back to your tabletop. And then let the right arm reach up. Slide it through your left knee all the way down. Release your shoulder, your head, and let your left arm float forward. Okay, take a deep inhale. Exhale. Okay, left hand comes right back onto your mat. Press down. Come back to your tabletop. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. And then just slowly begin to pedal your feet. Drop your head. Now as you pedal your feet, begin to walk them forward. Okay, so keep bending those knees if you can. And walking your way to the front of your mat. Okay, coming into a forward fold. Let your feet be hip width apart. Bend your knees, grab a hold of your elbows. Let your head hang. If it feels good, just shift from side to side, do it. Fingers back to your mat. Halfway up, inhale. And exhale to fold forward. Rise up, inhale. Palms to prayer, exhale. Relax the shoulders, breathe, breathe, breathe. Let the arms float up, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Plant your hands, step back into plank. Move through a vinyasa or downward facing dog. Again, as you transition, let it be slow. Use your breath. It's so hot outside today. So it's kind of nice just to move with the flow. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to fold. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, palms to prayer. Once more. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step back into plank. Move through Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Just stretching through the legs and the arms, dropping the head, breathing nice and deep into the back of your legs. And once more, transitioning to the front of your mat, you'll take an inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, step to the front. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, bend your knees, inhale. Rest yourself to stand, palms to press. Once more, Utkatasana, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, move through Vinyasa or step back into downward dog. Right leg up, inhale. So your exhale, bend your knees, back your hips. Drop your head. Maybe lift that right knee a little higher. And then we'll slowly step it forward. So we're going to come to Anjaneyasana. You're going to lower your left knee to the mat. Okay, really widen the legs. Okay, so you can deepen your lunge. And then let your arms sweep up. Okay, so you're really feeling a stretch here in that front of that left thigh and the hip flexor. Pulling your belly in. Okay, take one more full breath. Exhale. Good, one more inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands to your mat or to your block. Straighten your front legs with an Ardha Hanukkah. Let your arms reach forward. See if you can line your hands up with your right foot. And then just send your hips back. Okay, flex your right foot, breathe into your hamstrings, take a deep inhale. Exhale. Good, one more inhale. And exhale. Bend into your knee. We're going to take that left leg, extend it out to the side. Okay, so you're drawing that left foot towards the right. You'll bring your right hand to the inside of your right leg. Again, you're sinking your hips forward and coming into a variation of extended side angle. So a kneeling side angle. We'll reach that left arm up. And just opening up the chest, lengthening the neck. One more full breath here. Float your way up. With the arms reach out to the side. Again, you're sinking into those hips. Let's flip our front palm. We're going to make our way back. Okay, so bring your left fingertips to the mat, reach the right arm up. And just keep it stretching, send those hips forward. Now transitioning right from here into our Vinyasa. Okay, so you're going to extend your right leg, let your right toes point to the left. Okay, so that left hand's already to the mat. You're reaching up with the right arm. You already are in your modified version here with that left knee to the mat. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Let's bring the right arm right overhead and we'll stretch that whole right side. Keep taking an inhale. Exhale to the back of your mat. Release your right hand and then step back into plank. Come all the way down. Come into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stretching through your dog for a moment, dropping the head. Remember, moving nice and slow with the breath. Left leg floated up, inhale. Exhale, bend your knee and then stack your hips. Press into your hands, pull that belly in, maybe lift that left knee a little higher. Really breathe into your stretch. Stretch, take an inhale. Exhale, step your left leg forward, and we'll come right down to our low lunge, Anjali Asana. So deepen your lunge, sink those hips forward, reach the arms up. Drop the shoulders, pull your belly in. Keep your right toes tucked, and breathe. And one more full breath. Hands come right down to the mat. Straighten your front leg. So keep those left toes tucked. Or your right toes tucked. And then you're going to flex your left foot. Bring your hands alongside your left foot. Okay, so you're in your Ardha Hanumanasana. Lengthening the spine, sending that left hip back, stretching the back of that leg. Breathing as deep as you can. Shoulders away from the ears. Take an inhale. Exhale. Good. Bend into your left knee. Transition here. That right toes point towards the right. Sink your hips forward. Bring your left arm to the inside of your left leg and reach your right arm up into your variation here of your extended side angle, that kneeling side angle. Keep sinking your hips forward. Take one more nice deep inhale. Exhale. Good. One more. Exhale. Float the arms. Sink the hips and reach. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Flip your front palm and you're going to reach those right fingertips back. Reach that left arm up and then begin to extend your left leg. So you're coming right into your Vashisthasana variation. Keep lengthening. Pull that belly in. Bring that left arm towards your ear so you feel the stretch along your left side. Inhale. Exhale, float your way to plank. Move through Vinyasa or press yourself back to downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale. Good. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana chair pose, inhale. Exhale, press yourself to stand, palms to prayer. Once more, Utkatasana, inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway up, inhale. Move through Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step it forward. You're going to transition right into goddess pose. So pivoting towards your left, let your arms reach up. Extending those arms up, sinking into the hips. So you're dropping that tailbone down towards the mat. Spreading those toes, opening up those inner thighs. Take an inhale. Exhale, maneuver and come to a side lunge on your left foot. Okay, so you're stretching through your right leg. Okay, toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Arms are reaching forward. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Good. Transition to your right side, warrior two. Okay, straighten your front leg, Trikonasana. Hand to your shin, your mat or your block. Let your top arm come towards your ear. Good. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Release your left arm. You're going to transition right back into goddess pose. Reaching your arms up. And dropping that pelvis. And take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Again, let your arms come down as you transition to a side lunge on your right side. Reaching those arms forward, stretching your left leg. Toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Keep deepening your breath. And one more inhale. Exhale. Good. You're going to come right into warrior two on that left side. And then straighten that front leg, Trikonasana, reach. Hand either to your shin or to your mat or your block. Let your left arm come right up and over. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale. Okay, and you're going to release your right hand, but this time you're going to pivot and step back into plank. Move through Vinyasa or downward facing dog. You're at the back of your mat. All right, taking a moment. Stretch through your legs. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, step it forward. Transition to a side lunge on your right side. Keep lengthening here. Breathing nice and deep. Good. Warrior two on that left side. Utthita Uttanasana. Take that left forearm, just rest it on your left thigh. Let your right arm come up and overhead. One more full breath. Warrior two. Straighten your front leg with your arms reach up. And then you're going to come into your side lunge on your left side. So you're stretching through your right. Breathing nice and deep. Warrior 2, right side. Okay, Utthita Parshvanasana. That right forearm is going to come right to the thigh, left arm comes right overhead. And just breathe nice and deep here. Warrior 2. Okay, take an inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, get in front of the mat now. Come to plank. Move through a vinyasa or downward facing dog. And then just take a moment. Drop the head. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana chair pose, inhale. Exhale, press yourself to stand and palms to press. Then take a moment here and breathing deeply. Feeling the palms of your hands together. Feeling your feet connecting to the mat. Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, just have to step back into downward dog. Right leg up. Exhale, bend your knee and stack your hips. Take an inhale. Exhale, step it forward and come to a wide-legged forward fold. You'll pivot towards your left. Dropping your head. Inhale, halfway up. Take your exhale here, really lengthen through your spine. Hands to your hips. Float your way up. Turn your right foot out. Warrior 2. Take another inhale. Exhale. Good. One more inhale. Exhale. Okay. You're going to transition right into crescent. Let your left arm float down, and you're going to pivot onto that left hip, coming to the ball of your left foot, reaching the arms up, chest is forward. Hands to the mat. Step back into downward dog. Left leg up, inhale. Bend your knee and stack your hips. Take a deep inhale. Exhale to step forward. Again, you're going to pivot to a wide-legged forward fold to your right. And really lengthen through your legs, lengthen the spine. Hands to your hips. Float your way up. Left foot turns out, arms out to the side, warrior two. But slowly transition into crescent. So you're pivoting onto that right foot, reaching the arms up. Hands to the mat. And step back to downward dog. Take a few breaths here. Slowly lower the knees to the mat. And again, making your way into puppy dog. Okay, so extending your arms forward, letting the arms be as wide as your mat. Lengthen your spine, pull your belly in, maybe send your chest, your chin to the mat. This time, you can bring your forearms to the mat, but keep your armpits lifted. So you're coming into a little back bend here. And then keep breathing nice and deep. So again, transitioning into Sphinx pose, you're going to come up onto your forearm, round into your back, chin to chest. Keep rounding into your back. You're going to slowly bring your pelvis down towards the mat. And then slingshot your heart forward as you open up your chest, looking forward. Okay. Hold this for a few breaths. Bring your left hand to rest alongside your ribcage. Hug the elbow in. Stretch through your legs. Lift those kneecaps so we firm up your thighs. And then draw your right hand in. And we'll lift the chest into cobra. Now slowly lower down. Tuck those toes, press yourself back to downward facing. Okay, take a deep inhale. Exhale, let it out. Good, one more inhale. And exhale. Okay, right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step it forward, come to a runner's lunge. And use your blocks for this. Walk your left foot in, straighten your right leg. Work on squaring your hips. So coming into a revolved triangle, your right block, bring it up against the outside of your right foot. You'll take your left hand and place it to that block. Okay, so you're really going to try to find your balance here. So your foundation is your right and left foot. in that left hand. Pressing down, lift your kneecap. Bring your right hand to your hip and send that hip back so that left hip comes forward. So your spine is elongated. Now shift your right hand to your sacrum. Roll the shoulders back and then begin to open your chest towards the right. Now this is yogi's choice. Maybe reach your right arm up. Maybe even gaze up at your right thumb. Exhale. Exhale, slowly release. And we'll fold forward. Keep the time as long as you can. Inhale, halfway up. Take your exhale here. Get hands on your blocks or on your mat. Reach those blocks forward. Keep sending your right hip back. Keep pulling your belly in. Stretch the torso forward, your chest forward. Try to bring your chest towards your hands. Bend into your right knee. Inhale and exhale to step forward into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to fold. Rise up, inhale. And palms to prayer, exhale. And take a moment. Okay. Just allow each transition. Inhale, reach your step. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway up, inhale. Plant those hands and step back into downward dog. Okay, take a moment in your downward dog. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale to step it forward. Feel coming to your runner's lunge. Block alongside your foot. Walk your right foot in just a bit. Straighten that left leg. And then begin by sending that left hip back, right hip forward, setting yourself up for your next pose. Revolved triangle. So you're bringing that left block as close as you can get it to the outside edge of your left foot. Taking your right hand, placing it to that block, and then just taking a moment to solidify your foundation here. Your left foot, your right foot, and that right hand to the block. Left hand comes to your hip, send it back so the right hip comes forward. You'll feel this elongation in your spine, crown of your head reaching forward. And then shift your left hand to your sacrum. Inhale and exhale, open your chest towards the left. And then if it feels good, maybe that left arm reaches up. Maybe you gaze up at that left thumb. Take an inhale. And exhale to slowly release. Hands to your block, fold forward. into a flat back. Stretching that spine, lengthening it forward. We'll reach our blocks forward. And then keep sending the chest forward, really elongating that left hip. Draw it back. Take an inhale. Bend into your left knee and then step forward. Halfway up, inhale. And exhale to fold. Rise up, inhale. And palms to prayer. Exhale. Take a moment. Step our feet so they're a little wider than hip width. Toes turned out. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, come into Malasana, yogi squat. So bend your knees. Rest your inner thighs to the upper arms or the elbows. Palms together. And just take a moment here. One full breath. Hands up. Make our way on to our tush. And let's come into Vinyasa. So just crossing the chin through the ankle. Nice and tall. Bring the hands behind the fingertips facing our hips. Roll the shoulders back. Press into your hands, hug your elbows in, and then lift your chest, okay, arching into the upper back. So the chin lifts towards the ceiling. One more inhale. Slowly come back into a neutral spine. We'll make our way into a twist. Bring your left hand to your right knee. Place your left hand right behind you. Let your shoulders roll back. Really feel your shoulder blade against your back. Lift the chest. Lengthen your spine. And gaze over your left shoulder. Deep inhale. Slow exhale. Keep your chest turned towards the left and start to reach the left arm back behind you, reaching for the center of the back of the head. Keep reaching that left arm. Turn your head and gaze over at your right. Let your left palm float up towards the ceiling. And then reach that arm up and over, hinging towards your right. Just keep stretching here. Really root down through your left hip bone. slowly up. And then we'll bring that left hand to our right knee. Bringing your right hand behind you. Rolling the shoulders back, especially that right shoulder. Bringing the shoulder blades to rest against your back, lifting the chest. And then gazing over your right shoulder. Remember your mantra, your practice. I transition gracefully through every change I face. The chest turns towards the right, that right arm towards the back of the center of our mat. Turning the head to gaze into the left knee, the right palm close up towards the ceiling. Begin to reach that arm up and over as you hinge over towards the center. Root down through your right sacrum. Let's extend our legs. And then just coming into Janu Shirshasana, let's try the Ashtanga version of Janu Shirshasana. So you're going to bring or the Iyengar, I should say. You're going to bring the knee all the way back. Okay, so almost as though you're coming into a Pravita Janu Shirshasana, knees going back. And you're going to turn your torso to face your right leg. Okay, so the knee is back, so you're this opening here on the left side. Rotating your torso towards that right leg. You're going to take a nice deep inhale, hands alongside, out to the side. And then exhale to hold on top of that leg. So again, that left knee reaches back. You're going to take your left arm, reach it forward, maybe grab a hold of the outside of your right foot or your shin or your calf, whatever you can reach. Okay. Rest your right arm alongside that right leg. You should feel a nice stretch along your whole left side. Keep deepening your breath. Take one more full breath. And slowly float your way up. And bring that knee in and then extend it forward. So coming to your other side, again, you're drawing that knee back, really opening up, drawing your heel in towards your groin. Okay, almost as though you're coming into Pravita Janu Shirshasana. Rotate back towards that left leg so that your right leg is nice and wide. Arms alongside, out to side. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Take your right hand, reach for the outside edge of your left foot, your ankle or your shin, and let your left arm rest alongside that leg. Again, you're feeling a stretch here along your whole right side. Really gets nice and deep into your lower back. Okay, full stretch here. Take one more full breath. And slowly make your way up. Draw that right hand extend. Bring your hands behind you, fingertips facing you. Coming into an upward plank pose, we'll roll the shoulders back. Pressing into your hands, point to your feet. Lift your hips. One more nice deep inhale. And then exhale. And bend your knees, just open your legs as wide as you can. Okay. And then we'll make our way on to our and just keeping your knees bent for a minute or for a moment. Your feet to the edges of your mat. Rest your arms away from your body, palms up. Bring your shoulder blades to rest flat against the floor. Lift your chin so you have that natural curve in the back of your neck. With some space in front of you. Take a few deep breaths here. And begin to extend the legs onto your legs flop open. Let everything go. Transitioning now to your final resting pose. slowly begin to begin. Bring some flickers into your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms back behind you. Maybe slowly and gently as you transition into stretching the arms and the legs away from each other. Really breathe into your body. Breathe into your stretch. Move any way that feels good. Bring some life back into your body, moving your way out of your shavasana. And then take one more deep inhale. And then let it go, dropping it right back to your mat, and then allowing yourself to feel heavy again. Bend your knees, place your feet to your mat. Let's hug our knees in towards our chest. And rolling onto our side, we'll lay in fetal position for a few more breaths. And pressing ourselves to a comfortable seated position. Bringing our palms together at the center of our heart. And just taking a moment just to come back to that mantra in the beginning of our practice and what we used about our practice. I transition gracefully through every change I face. And our practice with an Om. Inhale. Thank you so very much. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you, Kellie. That was great. Appreciate it.
Everyone, you're welcome.